What's up, everybody? This is ThyCompany over here. Welcome by to the live stream. Welcome everybody to the show. For those of y'all who haven't been to ThyCompany before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go fix my hair, whatever. 2023, right? So we're going to New Year's resolutions right to the channel because we've been having some issues with the channel ever since Christmas. One of our channels freaking got taken down, which is really bad. So here's what we're going to be doing, right? So if I go to, I'm right now also in a Discord call with you, Main. For those of you, or Choppa, yeah, he's gonna go by you, Choppa now. So first problem is that on ThyCompany, we were getting views on the channel up until Christmas, and then everything just bombed and everything tanked. So I don't know what caused all that to happen, right? Oh, cool, they made a thumbnail for it. Nice. Yeah, literally within ever since Christmas, there's only two videos that got a little bit of views, which is the Pokemon video. So next option is like I might go into freaking Roblox Pokemon, since that's the only thing that's getting views right now for some reason. And then Backrooms Morphs tanked. Some of the views are getting maybe like 7, 8 views, but that's bad. That's really bad. Like right before Christmas, we were getting days where we had like 4,000 views a day. And we had the I Show Speed video that got 3,000 views. There was another Backrooms video that got a bunch of views. Mr. Stinky's Detention Hobby got a bunch of views. I see 430. Cooking Burgers got 40. The Edward the Man-Eating Train videos got several hundred views. The Doors videos, one of them got views. Yeah, one got 500 views. The other one's got maybe like 60 views, but which is still a lot better than what we're doing now. Right now, we're hardly getting any views at all. It's like the algorithm was going good and then just dropped us. Because even the Backrooms Morphs videos that we were doing before Christmas, every single one was getting at least 100 views. You may see this guy get more views than everybody. Yeah, because literally the Backrooms videos were getting views. The Hungry Pig video from 3 weeks ago got 1,000 views. So something's been going on with the algorithm, and I'm thinking we're probably going to have to start getting into freaking Roblox Pokemon videos now, which is not what I want. But if that's what about the Matrix? It's the Matrix. Humane says it's the Matrix, and if I say anything about Andrew Tate, they're going to take the channel down. I made an Andrew. I made no, because the I don't know what to call it, the glitch or whatever happened with the algorithm. I got a YouTuber I know who, when his channel started tanking out of nowhere, he says there was a glitch on his channel that they never fixed. Anyway, yeah, because I talked about Andrew Tate 2 days ago, but that was like after Christmas. So this was like after when the views were going down. Because literally I can even look at my live stream stuff because my live stream videos were getting like I had 22 views here, 10 views, another 20, which the Do Work, Son Do Work with Choppa video got almost 50 views. Uh, and that was before Christmas. And then um, after Christmas, all the live streams didn't barely got any views. Like the FIFA World Cup finale video, which we were doing, which took freaking forever to do because nobody wanted to do it. The video that got 4 views, which I understand because that we kind of waited too long on that. But then, like, we're going to get the work done tonight video. He didn't call me in the middle of the night video. The SCP 3008 live stream. They barely got any views. And then you don't remember? That's the live. You mean it's like, what are you talking about? He doesn't call me in the middle of the night. That's the video where remember you called me at like freaking 4 in the morning, out of nowhere, up on Messenger. That's what you did. Freaking about 8 days ago, from what I see here. And well, I gotta watch the video. The video probably tells when. But then you call. Then we didn't get any views on a live stream until I made the "Where did the name ThyCompany come from" video. When I posted that, that made 6 views, and then I made another one, which was like another 2 live streams after that. So the Russian MP hotel video uh, live stream where I was just reading the news that got 6 views, and then the Humane needs serious help in history got 6 views as well. And then the freaking Latin American video didn't get any views, but that's that's off topic, so I get that. And then when I talk about Andrew Tate, I made a video and that didn't get any views, which I don't know why. When that was a hot topic and everybody was talking about it, this was made literally maybe like an hour after all the news chat stations started releasing all that, information about that. Um, and then nothing else. The only thing that I've noticed though is that the shorts video, when I made the shorts, the Roblox Obby but Sped video, that got up to 40 views and it didn't get any views for like 4 days, and now it's starting to get views again. But it's at like maybe it's like right under 50 views, so maybe it got 10 views, which is still really bad because we were getting like 4,000 views a day. So I don't know what's causing that, and which is pretty much why the upload amount of videos that I was uploading for like the last pretty much since Christmas went down. And I thought maybe if I stopped putting videos, like, because my original schedule was usually like a video once an hour. And when I was doing that, I mean, we were getting still a lot of views. And, but now it's, trying to figure out I have to figure out what's getting into the algorithm. And the only thing that's getting into it right now is the Pokemon video. And then what I've also noticed is that the number of views on a video likes to randomly jump. Like it starts going like up and down, up and down. And it's not just ThyCompany, it's also the Funma channel as well. Like right now, like I'm looking at my channel, I can't show you my screen because I'm using a webcam right now. But whenever I get back onto OBS, I might go more in detail about that. But like the Pokemon video, on one page it says 30 views. On another page it says 40 views. And I can go back and forth and nothing happens. And then on Funma, I got videos, like recent videos too, that I uploaded, and the thing says no views, but then you see it has like several likes on the video. So that doesn't make sense. How can you have a video with several likes but no views? So, something's going on there too. And I'm wondering if it's the count issue, because I wonder if the account got flagged because after they took down that other channel, which I hope that's not the case, because I can see it's not the case because we're starting to get the views back now. Well, when I mean getting back, I mean they're up more than what they were. So I suspect that it's probably like, yeah, because the channel was taken down. Let me see. Let me check my live stream, because if this was Christmas, then I think I know what happened. 12 days ago. 12 minus. No, so this was before Christmas. This was a week before Christmas when the other channel was taken down. So it wouldn't have taken a week to freaking process, as far as I can tell, right? So the current plan. What is the current plan right now? The current plan is going to be to probably make at least one more video on the freaking Pokemon thing, because and problem is that my progress in that game didn't even save, so I got to restart from scratch, and I might have to make it like a multi-part series now. If that gets views, then that's what I'm gonna have to get in. All right. So the next thing, besides Pokemon, what's going on with Funma? Let me go check at Funma right quick. Funma still have 50 subscribers, so so ThyCompany has been like stuck at 170, and Funma's been stuck at 50 subscribers. and Funma hasn't really been getting any views. Well, it's been getting views, but barely any. It's getting as many views as ThyCompany is getting at the current moment. So like one, two, three, four, like up to like 5 or 6 views, and that's it. Like the only thing is, I have one video that got up 9 views, but it looks like they're getting some views, and then they just get taken off of YouTube almost. So with Funma, what I can do is I can still kind of I can still go over the schedule, putting up a video an hour if I want to, right? Um, but with ThyCompany, I have to kind of plan it out a little bit further. And plus, I don't know if we're going to continue. So the New Year's resolutions that we're going to get into, right? So what are we planning on doing? First thing is, we did get more subs on ThyCompany than what I originally planned for, so that's already a plus. So the other issue is that, um, can ThyCompany get to 500 subscribers by the end of 2023? I don't know, but I know we can get up to over 200 at least. But if we get over 500, that's cool, I guess. But the thing is, we're trying to get monetized, right? So we're trying to do what we can, or what's available to be done, to be monetized. So with YouTube, there's 2 requirements. You have to, one, have over 1,000 subscribers, and two, have over 4,000 watch hours. If I go into YouTube Studio right now with ThyCompany, we have the 170 for the subscriber count, so we still got to get over 1,000, which is, I think it just kind of comes kind of close to whenever you get videos that have a lot of views. There's another tactic out there where you can kind of go in and, like, see, look, YouTube Studio right now says 169 subscribers when really it's 170. So, it's glitching here and there. I don't know what's causing it. Uh, I have 170 subscribers on ThyCompany right now, you mean? Or Choppa? 170. Yeah, you haven't been on my channel in forever? Well, 50. Yeah, man. Well, that means it's been forever, because I've been over 50 for a while. All right. See, like even the December 30th videos, like 1 view here, 3 views on the backroom video, which the backroom video, the first, because they got a game called Async Backrooms. The Async Backrooms, the original first one I made, got over 4,000 views now. It's at this current time, so January 1st, 2023. It is currently the most viewed video on the channel with 4.1 thousand, I think, views. So 4,100 views. And if I go to monetization, so which is the other thing I wanted to quickly say, um, YouTube Studio has it marked at 169 when really it's 170, but the watch hours is right now a little bit over 1,000. So we are a quarter of the way to be monetized with the watch hours, and we're 16, what was that, what would that be, 16, 17% on the way to the subscriber requirement. So we're still really low. um and then that's the current thing, so we got pretty much trying to work on all of that. So what other requirements we're going to be doing? So the other thing we're going to be doing is how to do what, do you mean? I couldn't hear what you said. Repeat yourself. All right. Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. So we're gonna make another. Probably gonna make another Pokemon video. I don't want to do that, but if that's gonna be making views, then what else are you gonna do, right? You gotta go with where the money leads. So what are the other things we're gonna be doing? So first thing I'm gonna do is this laptop that I'm on. I'm gonna be. My first plan is to sell it this year. Um, so that means I gotta take photos of it and put it up on eBay. I also got to cover my eBay store more often. been talking about it, hinting about it every once in a while during a live stream. I haven't really been doing anything on the videos though. But on Discord, I mean, people have been looking at the eBay site, which is like the store, the channel. What do you call it? The channel store, right? So it's the merch store or the place you go to support the channel because we don't have. We do have a PayPal account, but the PayPal I gotta fix that up because people used to scam me on the PayPal stuff back on the old channel. Like they would put money in and then somehow take it out without giving me a heads up. And I don't know how PayPal allowed for that to be done. YouTube was a little bit more secure back when I had the old channel because I made with YouTube probably about 150, right? Um, what do you mean you're confused? You talking about the old channel or you talking about the X channel? Yeah, okay, yeah, the one with like 14K. Whose email? My email. I mean, they're old. So, what do you mean this account is my YouTube? This account, no, you can use the same email again. You don't have to change email, but I did change email for this ThyCompany. I did just as a backup, just in case, because I don't know how they went about and like start checking everything, right? Um, so I don't know what how they go about looking on all that because not a lot of info is being given out there. Um, so what I from what I can see here, it looks like yeah, because I logged into my what do you call it, the AdSense account. So that's the account where whenever you make ad revenue, that's where they send money to. I looked into that, and they actually got rid of the whole balance because of inactivity. So if you don't cash out within a certain amount of time, that money goes straight back into YouTube, which I find kind of crazy, right? So, but this was like what over a year or two ago now. So the current plan is to get back into. So we got to get YouTube monetized, right? So that's one of the plans with what we want to get done, but I don't know how that's going to happen, right? Because that's not really up to me; it's up to the viewers. Um, then the next thing is try to figure out how to make a Roblox game that can start getting. Um, so Roblox, you can make money off of Roblox, right? I bet y'all didn't know that. Um, yeah, you can make money off of Roblox. How to do that? Chop is asking me how. So what you got to do is you got to make a game, but they don't call it games; they call them experiences now, or places, or whatever, because of legal terms or whatever. So you got to make a experience, which quote unquote game, basically. And in that, you just a few ways you can make. You have to make first. You got to make Robux. Once you make a lot of Robux, you can change that into dollars. They have this. They have like a currency exchange system in the game, and pretty much you got to build a game. The two ways you get Robux in the game. First way, you got to sell something in the game. People, spend their Robux to get that merch or whatever that is that you're selling. Like it could be like a gun or a tool or instrument that's for that game, or it could be like a bonus or a VIP status. And that's what I had planned out for when I had remember Eon, that space game that I was working on. So Eon was planned. Well, this the first version. I got to probably rebuild the whole game now because of how um, it's like laggy, and I got to find a few different things. I probably got to use meshes or something in order to make it functional, right? But with Eon, and I might make a video talking about the plan for it, right? With Eon, what I was going to do was I had a lobby because everybody spawns in the lobby. There's going to be a like in-game currency. So you can spend Robux to get more of in-game currency. So that's one option. Then you got a in-game currency store. Then you got a VIP store. So in order to get the VIP stuff, you got to go get VIP status. Um, and then there's a lot of other games that like, oh, if you want this unique thing, you can't get it. Only way you can get it is if you spend Robux. So the first thing is basically in-game sales. The second way that you get Robux is if somebody who gets Robux Premium visits your place, you get a few. I think you get some kind of like chunk or a slice of some sort of like premium revenue. It's sort of like ad revenue, but not like ad revenue. It's sort of like what I call, um, when you play Monopoly, if somebody visits your house or your place, they got to pay money. It's kind of like the premium person paid Roblox company money, so they have premium, and then Roblox gives you a few Robux for that person visiting. It's sort of like somebody Roblox paying the rent of that person coming to visit your game. That's kind of one way to explain it, right? But I think in order for you to even be considered like to exchange Robux back into money, I think you're supposed to have at least 100,000 Robux or some kind of like crazy amount. They may have lowered it, um, and I think they call it DevX. All right, let me take a look right quick. DevX Roblox, also called Developer Exchange, is a program that allows Roblox developers to exchange their earned Robux for real money. And they have an eligibility requirements and general questions. So in order to be eligible, can you let me know if I'm eligible for DevX before I submit a request? Unfortunately, we are unable to pre-guarantee eligibility as all DevX requests are reviewed upon submission. So it looks like you first got to make a game that gets a bunch of views, right? Or a bunch of plays. Um, like the mystery game, or any game that's like popular, right? So, what causes DevX requests to be declined? Common things are scamming, account theft, attempting to exchange Robux for real currency other than DevX. So, you're basically trying to cheat the system. Other suspicious activities that is used to exploit other Roblox users or Roblox features, or any illegal or unethical activities. So, they start to pull up some like legal stuff here. So, basically, no scamming, no trying to steal stuff, no no cheating the system, um, insufficient earned Robux. So that means if you don't have enough Robux, so I don't have to see what that means. I think you're supposed to. Somebody told me it's like 100,000 you got to have. All right, so they did lower the amount, so you have to be at least 13. So you do qualify to make money technically. Have at least 50,000 earned Robux as defined below in your account. So there's a definition. You can't just pay money to make money, I guess, if that makes any sense, right? You have to have a Roblox verified email address. You have to have a valid DevX portal account. I have to see what that is. Then you got to fill out IRS tax forms, which they then keep on file with Roblox. Um, so Roblox gets tax. A dagger. A dagger is a. What are you talking about? Like what they are? All right, your main's playing a game. He's asking what a dagger is and a mace is. A dagger is like a small knife, sort of longer than a knife. Some people call it a short sword, but it's basically a blade, usually small inside. Bayonet, if you take off yeah, I guess that would be a dagger. A mace, there's a few different kinds of maces. I'm thinking what you're talking about. If it's a medieval mace, you're talking about that, spiky ball and a chain that's on a stick that you hurl around your head or whatever. Mace can also be referred to pepper spray. Anyway, yeah. So now you know. So okay, so you have to have 50,000 Robux in order to qualify. So I think that would mean that like you have to get people to buy stuff from you, and you have to have the premium payout too. I think that's what they mean. All right, amount eligible to cash out. We will determine how much you are eligible to cash out by totaling the amount of Robux earned over the lifetime of the account and subtracting the amounts previously paid out to you through DevX. So Roblox determines how much they're going to pay you. Earned Robux. Earned Robux only includes Robux you have earned in complete compliance with the Roblox terms of use, which includes Roblox community standards. So basically, you got to make a game and you got to make at least 50,000 Robux. And then the Roblox companies, uh, so the current exchange rate for cash out, according to Roblox, according to this DevX website, is 0.0035 US dollars per earned Robux. So what is that into US dollars? So let me do some math right quick. Let me pull up a calculator. All right, 0.003. So it is one Robux is a third of a penny, according to this. Oh, I'm just kind of calculating in my head. So 0.0035. That's one Robux. So if I have 10 Robux equals 3.5 cents times 10. So that's 100 Robux is 35 cents. 1,000 Robux would be $3.5. So if I have 50,000, right? So let's say I have 50,000 Robux, or yeah, because that's the minimum, right? Let me clear out my calculator. So 50,000 Robux, which is the minimum, divided by 0.0035. I'm sorry, I did my math wrong. Not divide. I need times that, right? So yeah, so 50,000 times 0.0035. So if you make 50,000 Robux, in theory, you would make $175, which means that you have to make a 500,000 Robux a month just so it would be a decent standard income, according to my thinking. So basically, if you make 500,000 Robux, so 500,000 Robux, and you exchange that to US dollars, in theory, you would make $1,750. So you basically would have to pretty much make a 500,000 Robux a month so it to be a decent income. So that wouldn't be, that's going to be a tough thing to do, right? So you got to be, you got to make a game that's, top notch to be making 500,000 bucks a month. And if you make a million basically will cover your 9 to 5 job, right? Because you'd be making what, like 600 a month? What do you mean 3,600? 3,600 is not too much. It is not, because I know. It's a lot, but the games that are getting like, what the hell, what's it called? Brookhaven, the Animal Pets, Adopt Me, those like maybe Phantom Forces back in the day, not anymore. You got to get those. What's the most popular games on Roblox? I don't even know. See, and that's my other thing. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing playing Roblox games. If I get because I'm going to sell this laptop, right? I'm gonna get a new laptop. I'm probably gonna get a new computer, right? So I'm gonna be kind of like what you're doing. So Chop, by the way, for those of you who are curious about the circumstances surrounding Uchapa getting more into Roblox and online and into gaming and all that, so he's, from my understanding, you told me you're going to get a computer and laptop sometime during next summer, or give or take, and then you're also moving to Kentucky, so you're moving from Virginia to Kentucky. So I don't know how that's all going to play out, but we're going to see, because I don't know what your new high school is going to be like, because I know you got the education stuff going on. So we'll see that. So we may get out of Roblox if we get once we get the new computer, because I'm really freaking tired of it. And if it's going to get no views, there's no reason for me to work on it. But we'll see. I don't like some of the bad stuff going on in Roblox. I think that's what you're asking me, right? Because I don't want to say don't like Roblox. The problem is they're making games that are really basic, and there's a lot of stuff outside of Roblox that has, what do you call it, different views. Anyways, that's just a kind of an idea that comes to mind. A lot of people have been asking me to get into eBay, making eBay videos and all that. So I don't know if I want to move that on to a different channel, because I do have a channel I'm working on called Grow Alex, which I could do it there, because I was at one point a long time ago making eBay videos on it, but they weren't really getting any views. Um, So the idea of whatever that would be basically a channel or video series talking about making money, trying to get up basically out of poverty in case you have to be in that situation. And from a lot of people who I've been talking to, it seems that they're basically middle income or lower middle income, and they try to basically step. You mean, who are you talking to? You sound like a chipmunk making some chipmunk noises. Um, so anyway, that's going to be the first thing, is we're going to figure out, are we going to continue with Roblox, right? And the current plan is to try out these freaking Pokemon games to see if they're going to get views or not. See if there are any other games that are trending, because I don't know what happened to Backrooms. Backrooms was really popular, and now it's like all over the place. Because if Backrooms goes out and everything else goes out, then the last step would be to just start trying out random games until something hits. If nothing continuously like gets anything, then we're just going to throw everything out and just start going into Steam games, which I know which is what some people want me to do, but we'll see, because the Steam games are much more requiring and more, they want more stuff out of the computer, like you got to have better equipment, and this laptop ain't putting up to it. So yeah, we're going to sell this laptop on eBay, right? We're going to see how long that's going to take. Then we're going to, but I got to figure out if I'm going to get a laptop or PC, or if I'm going to get both. And my current prediction is I'm going to get a PC, and I'm going to show you all the eBay office whenever I get the PC. And because I got a whole bunch of stuff I got to do in that office, and one of my New Year's resolutions is to get that all taken care of and handled. And I've been using that eBay office to list stuff on eBay, but I haven't been there full time. I've been there maybe like a few hours a week, if even that. And I need to make it at least like 3 times a week. I think that's going to be my minimum of how often I got to, get over there and start doing stuff. And then, I don't know, I'm kind of curious what you all think. Do you all think I should be making eBay videos on this channel, or should I just strictly stay into gaming? Because I got people who want me to show them how to make money. There's been talks with that. Then I gotta get my Discord up and running because the Discord channel, there's some talking here and there, and then people stop, people come back, so it hasn't been constant. Let's see what's been going on. All right, the Discord channel, right? We'll cover that right quick. So somebody put an event page. I don't know why. I gotta have to get rid of that. So announcements good. Somebody. Oh yeah, the rules. Um, rules is rules. Moderation, moderator only thing. I'm trying to get rid of that page, but Discord's blocking it. General chat's fine. Music's fine, but general chat we need more, you know, things going on in there. I haven't posted an update for October. I mean, for November or December. I'm gonna have to do that. Also, get back into talking about work and jobs. I did post a little bit in like one or two things in November and December regarding Fetch, but Fetch is such a slow thing. Um, Game development might do some things because I don't know what Roblox is going to do. Right, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make something that's decent. Because what I've started noticing is people are starting to find a group of programmers and they find some cheap programmers. They build a game and then it's like a team thing. No one really does anything solo now. So what else? Yeah, so one of the big things is the money making thing. We got to focus on that because that's been kind of trash. So we're gonna do a lot more of that. Yeah, because we're kind of because if I mean, I'm not gonna just sit here and start playing games all day and you get no results because to me that's just a waste of time. What's up with Choppa? Say that again. What about $200-300? What are you trying to do? Or you might just cut out. Hold up. Say that again. Why would I want to buy an Xbox? You tell me to go buy an Xbox One for $200. Why would I need to do that? Never had an Xbox in my life, by the way. I know you went quiet. How would I get more views? So if I'm playing on an Xbox, right, or Xbox One, okay, I have to go. Okay, your argument is that if I get an Xbox One, I can play so many different games. When there's already a PC version of the game, by the way, so you forgot already about that. So there's so many different games on Xbox One, and if I play those games, I'll get more views. PC costs too much. Well, first of all, I can buy a PC, right? And I probably need to get one because this laptop is starting to, I got, regardless of what will be, I have to sell this laptop. My grandmother wants to use this to play freaking solitaire, but that's such a crazy thing. Um, so yeah, I need to get myself a PC. Yeah, she's addicted to that game. Yes, she is. I know, but that's what she's. It's another free conversation about that, but it's basically what she wants. Um, so I can buy myself a PC. I just need to figure out what kind I want to get because I don't see. I don't know how much gaming I'm going to be doing too, because I don't want to buy. Everybody's telling me go buy a $3,000, $5,000 PC for gaming, right? And I've been telling people like I don't know how much I'm going to be playing though, because I might not even going to be playing that much. Because I would rather be making money than playing. So that's my current. I'm thinking I'm a I think what I would like to be able to do is make eBay videos or make videos talking about money making, and then stuff comes in from that. I feel like that would be much more interesting. But problem is, it's something got to develop a lot more than just oh, I'm playing the game, I'm recording the game footage, upload it, and that's it. While the money making stuff, you got to sit there and think, and it's a process, right? So that's what I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. All right, what's that? Anyway, I'm not rushing on what I'm going to do. And unfortunately, I have to tell you, I have to rush because if what I've been doing is I've been sitting and taking too long on stuff right now. That's what's been going on. So your argument of not rushing, I know what you mean, but I gotta do it now. I gotta sell a car as well. I gotta do that. I've been trying to sell a car in 2022 and nothing happened. I had one guy come over and then he changed his mind last second, and then I have a lady who for over a month now has been fixing on coming over and nothing has been done. And it's I get it because of holidays, New Year's, and then somebody had a car accident, somebody else got sick, something, this happened, that happened. So I'm hoping now that all this the holiday season's pretty much done, right? Now we can start getting into doing work. So I got to do the eBay stuff. I got to see what else I can do with money, and I doubt Roblox is going to be a thing, right? Because literally the people I know who are getting money off of Roblox, what they're doing is they're taking that money and they're putting into college education. That's what they're doing right now. They're not making money because somebody told me, oh, I managed to go buy myself a house out of money I made off of Roblox. See, I think that's probably like one person who's done that. And it depends on where they live. There's a lot of stuff in that information that's not really even being covered or even put out into the open. So anyway, yeah, the money making thing. We're going to talk about eBay. That's an absolute thing I have to do now because the eBay stuff needs to grow, and we've been sort of staying at the same level. I got to at least double the amount I'm making on eBay. That's the first thing I have to do, and for me to do that is I have to list a bunch of more stuff on eBay. I'm hovering around about like 200 listings. I got to bring it up to like 500. And then I got to figure out what's selling and what's not selling. When I go through all of that, then I got to, expand inventory, got to make videos on how I do that. It's a whole process, and that's probably what I'm going to end up doing is slowly getting out of gaming and going into maybe making a freaking company and making ThyCompany not just a name but a business, if I want to do that, which I have no clue how I'm going to do that and all that. So, and what's nice about the channel is the ThyCompany channel isn't 100% gaming. It's not. It's just gaming is what's been going on lately I think because it's what's been trending on the channel. Because we used to do drawing videos. We used to make art videos on this channel. If you remember that. It's been forever. It's been over a year. Because remember, I had the old desktop computer. And, well, when I say old one, it's the one that I got in 2016. Somebody decided to unsubscribe while I'm there. Anyway. We got to, because I was making back in the day, and why can't I find my old videos? Anyway, the first videos on this channel were like a bunch of drawing videos. I don't know if you all remember that by chance. I had a stylus. I plugged a stylus up into this computer I had, and I was drawing. But this was maybe about close to 2 years ago. That was also back when I was playing Eclipsis all the time. A few different things. But I don't play Eclipses no more because Eclipses don't make any views, and plus the players there really toxic right now. Yeah, because if you go to my art, because I have a playlist that says art, and you can scroll down and you'll see videos from 2 years ago that I was streaming. Like useful tools to help you color your comics, how to draw JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, how to improve your coloring skills, how to draw from sight, how to draw from paintings, and then how to draw. I did some like anime stuff, Roblox anime, which was I thought that was going to get views, and it did get some views. Um, and then no one was really interested into drawing. People were more interested into gaming. So I think that's why we switched over, because the original channel we just did gaming. Then the new channel is going to do something new, and then ends up having to go back into gaming. And now gaming's not getting views, so we got to go find something new, right? So what are we going to do? So plan is to try Pokemon, see how that goes. I doubt that's going to go anywhere, but we'll see. We also are going to do the business videos. Definitely talk about eBay. Work and jobs, which was another area on Discord. We're gonna see if we can develop that more. We'll see how this whole thing goes because I'm not sure at this point. What else? I know we're also developing like local stuff more, like to see what's around locally. Oh yeah, somebody was asking me if I'm going to be traveling during the summer, because last summer we went to Russia, right? My prediction is we're probably not going to, unless the whole conflict that's going on over there finishes, which such a guess at this point. You can't really say anything. Airline tickets are going up and up and up, and money's not going up and up and up. So I'm thinking airline travel is going to become less and less often. That's my suspicion, but I don't know how that's going to go for in reality. So we might get a lot more summer videos. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the prediction of at least going into the first half of the year. Second half of the year, another thing we've been talking about with Humane was Humane wants me to make like health videos talking about like medical stuff, health stuff. Mainly like he wants to learn about some stuff, and we're going to talk about different things in that area. And I think that's going to be also kind of cool with ThyCompany. But the one issue that I'm trying to figure out is, do I put this all on ThyCompany or do I make another channel? Because right now I have ThyCompany, which has been mainly a gaming channel, but I don't know how that's going to go, right? And we also have Funma, which was a comedy channel. And I don't feel like the comedy stuff goes too well in ThyCompany unless it's original comedy stuff. And if it was original, you have a new channel named Choppa. You got to make a YouTube. You mean that's good? Let's make that a resolution, right? But it's got like 2 videos and it's 2 shorts. You got to make more stuff. You got to video yourself, video your friends. Day in the life of Uchapa. How to make Nepali food. How to make this and do that. Talk about soccer since you're so much into that. Maybe make a video about your school or something about that. You could, if you want, you could try to make a video about you trying to do some of the homework or something like that, because it's turning into me making the videos of me doing your homework for you. What else? Talk about your family. Talk about your friends. Talk about the church you were telling me about the other day. There's a lot you can do, man. Maybe try making your own gaming videos because you play what's that? The World War One game and then FIFA. Because I know FIFA is about, they are about to. I think this is like their last year of the contract. Um, and they're going to change their name if I remember correctly. So yeah, you got a lot of stuff you can do, and then you're gonna if you're moving to Kentucky, you can make some videos about Virginia and then make videos about Kentucky. There's a lot of stuff you can do, man. You just got to do work. You got to get up and start doing it. So that's a lot of stuff you got to that is a potential to be accessed and stuff you got to do. So what else? So I got talking about myself. Check. I got to fix. I got to see what's going on with the family, right? Grandmother seems to be doing all right. She had a lot of back pain and leg pain, and I think that's getting under control now. She's going to physical therapy, um, and it seems like she's doing all right. The only thing that comes to mind with her is that she needs to work on losing weight, but pretty much everybody's got to do that, right? Um, and she's got to watch out for her diet and continuing to be observant about anything going on for her heart. She does have a pacemaker, so she's as far as I can tell, she's doing all right. She had some confusion with medications at one point. That's all under control now. She's doing fine. My grandfather is having some kind of like throat / vocal issues going on, and he's very inactive right now, and he was also pre-diabetic at one point, but that was a while ago. So I need to see how that's going to go, because his voice is like really raspy. It sounds like kind of like harsh right now. Best way to explain it is like if you know those videos they show like people been smoking for a long time, they have that really what do you call that, beat down voice or beat up voice. Um, he kind of gives me like those kinds of vibes when he talks here and there. But I got to talk with the doctor and see what's going on with that. He was anemic at one point. I think that's under control now, but he's got to fix his diet. He's really extremely picky on what he eats. I have to figure out how to fix that. Doesn't want to walk. He has to walk. He has to go outside and walk. He doesn't want to do that. So I'm thinking, because he does have a physical therapist. We finally found a good physical therapist to work with him. And this lady also can speak Russian, so they can both communicate. But he just doesn't want to do stuff. So you got to figure out how do you change that mentality, right? And a lot of people just don't do it, or they don't know how to do it, or they do it one way. If it doesn't work, then they just give up. So my problem is, like, I feel like the longer I don't work with him, the worse it's going downhill. So, you have to figure out something. And I think the first thing that comes to my mind is to always keep him preoccupied. So that's kind of the plan with my grandfather. So I got to get both my grandparents up. And then my dad had some kind of weird, like, health. I don't know what to even call it, like a scare. Because in what was it, beginning of December, he was hospitalized. He had something going on with his heart. So I have to talk with him and see what exactly happened. And I'm like kind of confused because he's out of the hospital and his health sounds like it's good, other than now I'm concerned about mental health because sometimes he says things that don't make sense and I have to, get the ball rolling on that. And I asked my sister to go over there to figure out what's going on, and she didn't do it the way I wanted her to do it. And so I'm probably gonna have to figure out if I can go over there or find a way to get some video because I have no clue what his living situation is like. And now I'm getting reports that somebody may be trying to kick him out. Maybe he's not getting kicked out. Maybe he wants to leave himself. Maybe he wants to stay. It's a lot of things that don't make any sense. And a lot of different people tell me a lot of different things. So I have to figure out what is it that he wants. And I'm getting impressions that he just doesn't want to do anything and just wants to, sit back and relax, which I get. Um, but he's starting to get old now too. So I have to figure out, what to do with him. What is his plan going to be down the line and, the next coming years? Is he going to be staying where he wants to stay or where he's currently living at, or is he going to move somewhere? And, there's a lot of information I just don't know yet. He had a computer at one point. He had a laptop at one point. Now he's acting like he doesn't know what I'm talking about. So I don't know if he has a computer or not. The only thing, my dad, like he's got some like weird computer issues. Yeah. So I got to figure out what's going on with him. Other than that, my mom's fine. My sister is okay. I'm talking about the older sister. Young sister is fine as well. Um, she's got no issues. The older sister, I've heard cases. Um, and then also, who? What are you talking about? You mean you asked me what is Tringo? Never heard of that word. You're telling me it's a place in Italy. All right, I'll take a look in a few minutes. Anyway, so I got to check up on my dad. I got to check up on everybody in Russia because I have no clue what's going on there anymore. We talked to a few people when we were over there in summer, but that whole thing was a mess. I might have to make a video about that crazy experience. I probably should have made a video earlier on, but we'll talk about it. And anyway, the next topic, yes, I got to talk about health. So I did that. Talk about myself. Talk about business. So I guess the final thing, because I'm gonna end the stream once we get over the hour mark here. Um, yeah, it's like 56, 57, 58 minutes now. Um, so what's the last thing I'm gonna be doing? The last thing I'm going to be doing would be to. Oh, I talked about that. I talked about that already. Because remember, the goal was to get under 250. Um, yeah, because we did hit under 250 technically. Remember, I told you 247. So the goal being is to get really under the 250 now. Um, if I can get to low 240s by the end of January, I think that would be good. Um, the low 240s. If I can, what do you mean that's too much? You tell me I need to get to 230 the other day. So okay, so let me tell you the weight thing right quick. Because yeah, I can tell you. So the most I ever weighed, I think, was like maybe 270 or 275, but that was a long time ago. Long time ago. I don't even remember. Or yeah, remember I told you I was like, and then I told you, um, back in November I was 263, and then I got sick in because I got sick twice in October and I got sick in December. October I was hospitalized. Speaking of which, I still haven't got that $3,000 bill figured out yet. Um, yeah, we're still taking trying to figure out what to do with it, and everyone's like, we ain't gonna do anything. And I'm like, we can't be sitting there not doing a thing. We have to do something, you know. So I haven't figured out what to do with that yet. Worst case scenario, I'll just pay it off because what else? Um, so so the weight thing, right? So November I was 263, the lowest after November. So in December, so this what last month, right? I got down to 247. That was the lowest weight. Right now, yeah. So from 263 to 247, right? Right now I'm hovering somewhere around like the mornings it's like 250 or 252, and in the evening it's probably like 255. One time, like, no, I don't know about that, man. You try to make me do these big goals I can't be able to promise like that. I got to the weight thing I have to take in short steps because I can't just flat out be like, oh, I'm gonna drop 100 pounds by the end of the year. People have been talking about that, and I've noticed that doesn't provide a lot of what do you call it, sustenance in regards to that. So so right now, yeah, so it's like 250, 255. First goal that I have to do by the end of January is to get under 250. So what does that mean? That means that consistently in the mornings I'm seeing like at least 245 or something like that. And then by the end of the night, maybe 249 or something like that. I'm as like a brainstorming idea, right? If I can get into the low 240s, so that the low 240s, what does that mean? That means I gotta see like 241, 242 weight in the morning. Um, because usually when you weigh yourself in the morning, you weigh lighter than whenever you weigh yourself at night, and then it kind of like resets. And during the night, you kind of lose some weight, and then your body gets rid of the weight somehow. Um, and it's what it's been pretty much been going on, right? Um, so the low 240s would be ideal, but if I can at least get under 250, then we're gonna be fine. Um, what I don't want to do is I don't want to gain weight, and I don't want to continue doing what I call plateauing. And I told you May another day what I meant by plateauing is basically staying around the same weight continuously, because I was doing a lot of that in the past as well. Yeah, what's up? Oh yeah, tell me about that right quick, because you main was sick with COVID, and before he got sick with COVID, he was at 173, and then you dropped down all the way to like 140, 147. So that's progress as well, sort of, but that's a little too much. Though. 147 is pretty small though. I feel like if you were around, I feel like if you were like 160, or remember the day I did the BMI test on you? I was checking, like you gave me some info and I checked the BMI and I was like, you probably got to be like around 160, 165. But I told you got to put on some muscle weight. And when I told you, go on that diet, but you're not going on that diet, you're eating them spicy noodles all the time. And that don't help you at all. I know. I told you don't be eating those spicy noodles because one, the spiciness is going to mess up your stomach. It could probably mess up your stomach line and all that, your esophagus, and cause all that irritation if you eat too much. Then you got all the salt that's in it. The salt will mess up your. First of all, it'll hold on to a lot of water. Your body will hold on to water. Then it also can affect your heart. But usually, you're so young, and because we play sports, typically that's not an issue. But you got to that salt. What do you mean? So you tell me your mom every single day eats a bowl of rice with four chilies, and you're talking about some spicy chili peppers. Well, first of all, the rice helps a little bit, but that don't sound right to me. But I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. But anyway, that's the weight goal. I covered that right quick, right? I think you got to put on some muscle weight, so you got to work out. But you playing that soccer, and I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. You're playing soccer every day, and you're trying to get on the soccer team. That's what I mean. Oh, you're too late now. All right. So then you don't. So then, what's your next plan? Are you going into cooking? Are you going to go into cooking? All right. So we're gonna put you on the cooking track now. Because remember, you told me you want to be a chef. You got to work with meat and all that. Um, I don't know what you mean for school. Well, I know you want to do something for school, and you were telling me that your plan B was that you were going to become a chef, and that you want to be a chef that specifically works with meat. Then you told me it was a joke. Then you told me you want to work for McDonald's. Then you're like, now I'm going to work for McDonald's, and then you're going to say I'm going to be a bum. That's what you told me before. And then I was like, alrighty, I know, I get your jokes and all that, but for real, what we're going to for real do? So what's your plan now? So since you cannot play soccer, what is your current plan now? Because I know you got to pretty much sit now, get past your classes, and then you're gonna move to Kentucky. What are you talking about right now? What is your plan? So what are you going to do with your life? What is life, right? What you're going to be for your career? What are you going to do once you get out of high school? Now you tell me again you want to be a soccer player. How are you going to be a soccer player? We had that discussion already before, and your plan was, oh, I'm going to get onto the school team, and then do that, and go to college, and then somehow get out of college into a soccer team. That's what you told me. And I told you, well, how are you going to do that if one, your grades are low? You got to plan this out, right? For you to become and remember, we talked about this on another video, what the plan was going to be. You told me you were going to get your grades up so you can get on the soccer team. You did not do that. So now I'm asking you, well, what you going to do now? Since you did not make it to the soccer team, what is your plan? Now you tell me you got one more week. All right, January 14th. If it's January 14th, we got 2 weeks then. Now you just keep switching times up on me. All right, so January 14th, you just told me. So we got 2 weeks. So what are you doing in these 2 weeks? You are trying to get onto the soccer team. For you to get onto the soccer team, you must, as a requirement, have at least a 2.0 GPA. So what does that mean? That means you don't barely get into a 2.0. You got to get over a 2.0. And you have to be consistently over a 2.0, from my understanding, right? Well, hold up. Now you're giving me a bunch of new information. February 22. So February 22nd is when soccer games start, or what? What is this February 22nd that you're giving me now? Season starts. So that means your games start February 22nd. All right. So we're not jumping ahead. We're jumping to you getting on the team. Once you get on the team officially, then you start focusing on the training and building your body up, because you got to condition your body to be playing the games. I mean, that you got to be running all the time. Your body weight, like your respiratory, because see, all of this is ahead, right? Once you first you got to do is get on the team. So we're still stuck on that phase, right? Yeah. Now you understand. Now you get what I'm saying. You got to get your grades up. So I keep telling you every single time I've been doing a live stream, figure out what classes you can boost your grades in. And I've been telling you for you. So I've been checking multiple times for you what classes you need to improve, how you can improve, what you've been missing, what your grades are low on, like what assignments have been low. I've been telling you, got to redo the assignments. Keep talking to your teachers all the time. See if you're able to. What do you mean text you back? Who's texting you back? All right. So to me, it seems like you got a contact with Miss Lee. So you can text her and she will, within an appropriate amount of time, text you back. Is that correct? All right. If that's the case, you really, I don't understand why you would be doing bad in history now. So you got to, I'm going to have to make another video to see where your progress is. So basically, you got to keep, so I'm going to kind of generalize this right quick. Keep in constant contact with your teachers. Annoy the hell out of your teachers. That's what people have been doing in colleges now. You got to keep annoying the teachers so they, one, don't forget about you. You got you in their head so they won't forget about you. So that's the first thing, right? Second thing, you got to keep you got to keep an eye all the time on Canvas and on Synergy. So those are the two data information management systems that you have to regularly check what assignments you have, what's due, your progress in your classes, your grades, and basically the overall progression of you getting your GPA up, right? You have to keep continuously doing that. The other thing, you're going to school every day. You ain't skipping no days of school anymore, all right? Cold buses, no buses, and we're going to miss the bus. No, I ain't feeling about it. No, I'm sick or this and that. We ain't playing around no more. You don't play yourself. All right. So we're gonna stop all this. Like I'm gonna go to school 2-3 times a week, and then another half I'm just gonna chill at home. We ain't doing that no more. All right. Now the other thing that needs to be done, right? You got to keep studying. You got to fix your schedule. I feel like you play too much soccer right now, and the soccer should be coming later after you get on the team. What you got to do right now is get all that information and your grades up. That's your main number one priority right now. Not no, I'm gonna go play soccer with my friends because I'm bored or I got nothing to do. If you got nothing to do, then that means your assignments should be all hundreds. If you got nothing to do, if they're not hundreds, then you got something to do. You got to keep bugging the hell out of your teacher. Oh, can I redo that assignment? Oh, can I do bonus work? Hey, teacher, I need to do something to get my grade up. You got to keep continuously bugging them day and day and day and day. It's like, when the spam callers start calling you, they call you every single day, all the time, right? Sometimes they call you multiple times a day. That's what you got to be doing on these teachers. And you got to, as soon as you do an assignment, let that teacher know that you've done the assignment. If you email them several times, text them, call them if you can. You got to basically annoy them. Because who? Well, and then also you got to quit doing the dumb stuff too. Like your Spanish teacher basically is pissed off at you. I know that because you've been watching FIFA in class. She don't want you to use a dictionary, right? Or she'll want you to use Google, right? So you got to go find your other sources, or you got to be covert. There's a bunch of different things that are at play right now, right? Plus, I've asked you several times to show me your Spanish work. You've never, I think only one time you showed me on video your Spanish work. And one time out of the whole, like, this half year. But what's going to happen, I'm going to have to tell you this. I'm not going to, especially since I'm going to be busy. I've been at home on a computer this last half year, right? It's a new year, so I got to do work myself. And because I got to do work myself, I'm not going to have as much time to really be helping you out. So that means you got to do more work, and don't be relying on me to be doing your work. All right, so we got that down. All right, cool. So that's pretty much where we at right now, right? Did you want to cover any last things right quick before I end the stream here? All right. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. This has been ThyCompany and a nice introduction to the year 2023. So we welcome everybody into the new year. And we do ask for you kindly, if you have not already, we ask for you to subscribe, hit the bell icon, like this video, comment down below what you would like from the channel. Maybe you want to see something or you have a suggestion for a future video. Let us know. Otherwise, guys, thank you all so much. We'll see you all on a future video, future episode, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your year. Have a great, awesome start to your new year. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all next